There was a time when I was completely lost. My mind was filled with noise, fear, anger, shame. I buried pain so deep that I forgot it was even there. I numbed myself. I lied to myself that I was happy. But inside, I was falling apart. I was living two lives, one in the light, one in the dark. And I was losing both. I hurt the people I loved most. I almost lost my family. I almost lost myself. I used to believe that the grass was greener somewhere else. That maybe if I started over with someone new, somewhere new, life would finally be easier. I told myself that walking away would be freedom. But the truth was, I was running from myself. The toxicity wasn't around me. It was inside me. Every corner of my life was clouded. My mind, my marriage, my friendships, my faith. Peace wasn't something I could find out there because I had never learned how to create it in here. The night I hit rock bottom wasn't loud. It was silent. I sat alone in a jail cell and realized that everything I'd been running from was sitting right there with me. The pain, the guilt, the truth. I had become the storm I feared most. In that silence, I had to make a choice. Go back to my family, to the wreckage I helped create, and try to rebuild what seemed impossible. Or walk away and live with the guilt forever. I prayed for the first time in years, really prayed. I asked God to give me the courage to face what I'd broken and the strength to love again, even if it hurt. That night, I decided I wouldn't let darkness have the final word. Healing didn't happen overnight. There were still fights, still moments when the past tried to pull us back. But every morning, I made a choice to wake up and be at least 1% better than the day before. To fill my cup with prayer, with meditation, with living, natural water that healed my body and my mind. To breathe before I reacted, to love before I spoke. Slowly, my life stopped bleeding toxicity and started to overflow peace. For the first time in as long as I can remember, my life has a purpose. Not to escape the past, but to use it. To help others find their way out of the dark too. My story isn't about perfection. It's about persistence, faith, and the daily choice to fill my cup so I can overflow into others. Because healing isn't about what you run from. It's about what and who you run toward. If this message spoke to you, it's because something inside of you already knows there's more. Join us. Learn how to change your water. Change your water. Change your life.